Hey guys, what's going on? So today we're going to be looking at all the skins in the Elder Scrolls Online, and we're going to be ranking them in order. So basically we're going to be going from the ugliest skins up to the nicest looking skins in the game. So this is my opinion, so if you disagree with anything, or you think maybe I put one skin way too high or one skin way too low, just leave it in the comments below. But we're just going to jump straight into the list here. So at number 26 we have the Arctic RIME. So I don't really like this skin too much because it's very plain and also a little bit ugly, so it's very dull. The human character only gets a little tattoo, and then the other two characters sort of look a bit patchy and weird, doesn't really do anything for them. So in my opinion this is the worst skin in the game right now. And so if you want to buy this skin you can actually get it from the Crown store. So at number 25 we have PERYITES Afflicted. So I also think this skin doesn't look too nice. It looks significantly better than number 26, I'll give you that, but it doesn't look that nice. It looks kind of ugly. I don't see any point where you would really use this on any character. Maybe you're going for some kind of like wood elfy buildy thing, maybe it would look nice on that, but in general I think it's quite an ugly skin. And you can get this skin by purchasing it in the Crown store. So number 24 we have the Decayed zombie skin. So again, this looks kind of ugly to me personally. If you're going for like a zombie type build, or you want to make your guy look like a necromancer, it might look quite cool for you, but to me it's one of the ugliest skins in the game and I wouldn't wear it on my characters. So you can also get this from the Crown store if you want to purchase it. So number 23 we have the SHAMAN skin. So this again looks quite ugly. It's very plain. It just sort of, I think it makes your character look way worse than if you just left them with a base skin you would get. So I would never wear this. It's sort of just there to show off you got the achievement, but that's about it. So you can actually get this skin by getting the Moonhunter Keep Challenger achievement, which is no death speedrun hard mode. So number 22 we have the DREADHORN Shaman skin. So again, I don't really like this skin too much. It's just sort of little looks like blood tattoos over your character, so looks quite ugly. It goes over their face. This guy looks like Jigsaw from Saw, so if you happen to want to be like making your character look like Jigsaw from Saw, sure, but to me it looks quite ugly and I wouldn't like to wear it on my characters. But if you did want this skin you can get it from doing the Farcreef Hole Challenger achievements, which is the no death speedrun hard mode. At number 21 we have the BLACKMARROW Necromancer skin. So this one doesn't look too bad. I would actually maybe wear this on some of my characters, however I think the little skull in the middle looks pretty goofy and that kind of ruins the skin for me in my opinion. But if you wanted to get this skin you can actually get it for completing the Skill Crawler Peak and Challenger achievements. So again, no death speedrun hard mode. So at number 20 we have the SHRIVEN skin. So again, this is quite ugly. This makes your guy look undead like a zombie. Not a very nice skin, not very appealing. Again, if you want to go for an undead look or a zombie look on your character, sure, might look nice, but it generally is like one of the least aesthetically pleasing skins. So you can actually get this from killing Moloch Ball and you'll get a special little drop with the skin in it. You can also purchase this little room box from Guild Store for a couple 100k. So number 19 we have the MARSHMIST PLASGALE skin. So I don't really like this skin. Again, I think it looks pretty ugly. It looks like you're just sort of a rock. You know, you're really scaly, like really hard. I don't really like it. It looks kind of ugly to me. It's not something I want to put on my characters. Even in Argonian I would want to put it on. So I think this is probably deserves to be lower in the list if I'm being blatantly honest, but I'll put it at number 19 because it is kind of hard to get. You get this for doing the Black Rose Prison Conqueror, which is quite a difficult thing to do, but it's quite a disgusting skin at the same time. So at number 18 we have the DEADLANDS band. So I don't like this skin too much because it looks like your character's just been sunburned to shit. This looks like he's just been out in the sun too long and got very red skin. So it's pretty ugly. I wouldn't really wear it if you're going for like a full, maybe a full vampire type thing, because I know the new Skyrim chapter's coming out. Maybe go full vampire and it will look all red and maybe look cool, but to me it's a pretty ugly skin overall. Number 17 we have the MAORMER fish skin. So again, this is kind of a plain skin. It looks nicer than the last ones we've looked at. You look a little bit like a mermaid, a little bit like a fish. It's kind of not really too noticeable, and at the same time it's not really too nice either. Sort of just like, well, little fish scales. I mean, it's not too attractive. Maybe on Argonian it will look nicer, but to me it's one of the uglier skins. So at number 16 we have the Ebony Epidermis. So I really don't like the design of the skin. Sort of the dead zombie type thing where it's like all cracked and it's got all these little beans everywhere. I think that's really disgusting. I don't really like that at all. The only redeeming factor would be the purple eyes. I quite like the purple eyes on the Argonian and the human. So potentially if you cover up the body with some nice armor, you could have a pretty cool head. But for the rest of the skin, I don't really like it, so I put it lower in the list. So number 15 we have the Infernal Epidermis. So I don't really like this skin too much because I think it's way too much. I think it's just too bright and there's too much going on. You know, it's just, you basically, guy looks like he is a flame. It could look okay if you buried it under some armor and you have like maybe an arm poking out or a bit of leg poking out. In general, it's one of the uglier skins overall. And if you wanted to get the skin, you can get it from the Crown store. So number 14 we have the Crystal Frost skin. So I don't mind this skin too much. It can be cool. Again, I don't like it on its own. I think it makes your character's face look really stupid. It looks kind of okay if you bury it under some armor, but overall I think it makes your character's head look dumb. I don't really like it too much. But if you don't want to get this skin, what you need to do is actually use 10, I think, of the Life Festival writs, and then you'll be able to get the skin that way. So number 13 we have SPIDERKITH. So again, I think this skin, we're starting to get into the nicer looking skins. So this has a lot of the aspects I don't like the Ebony or Epidermis one. I don't really like the whole V&E thing. I don't really like the whole like zombie look. I do like the red glows here, especially in the Argonian. I think it looks particularly good on an Argonian, and I would actually probably wear this, especially with the new vampire stuff coming out. This looks like quite a vampire skin, so we're probably going to see a lot of people using this particular one. So if you do want to get this skin, you have to complete the Cradle of Shadows Challenger achievement, which is the No Death Hard Mode speedrun. So at number 12 we have the Meridian Purified skin. So this skin looks kind of fine. I quite like it with armor because it makes your eyes glow and it's quite nice, and also your lower arms glow. So I quite like this skin under armor, but just at base, if you're going to have your character sort of nude like you can see in these photos, it looks pretty bad because the majority of your body isn't actually covered. So if you wanted to get this skin, you can actually get it by completing the Depths of Molotov Conqueror achievement, which is the No Death Hard Mode speedrun. So at number 11 we have the Brightthroat Scale skin. So I think this skin looks completely stupid on the human and the Khajiit, but it looks really good on an Argonian, I think. So I would really rock this on an Argonian. Also a Gwar with the exact same sort of color scheme you could get, so you can get a little Argonian riding like a little Gwar, and it looks quite cool. But overall I don't really like the whole red and blue thing on the human and the Khajiit. It just goes well on the Argonian for some reason. So if you want to get your hands on this skin, you can just get this from the Crown store. So at number 10 we have the Mind-Shriven skin. So this skin looks fine again. So overall it's pretty much the same as the Soul-Shriven skin, except it's got a little bit of an additional glow on it. So you can see like there's a bluish lightning bolt through their chest, and they have a blue glow in their eyes. You can't really see it in the human character because she's wearing a blindfold for some reason. But in general this is quite a nice skin. Again, if you're covering up your body and you're just going to have your eyes out, your head out, it can look quite cool. So I would recommend using this if you want. So the way you can get this skin is by purchasing it in the Crown store. At number 9 we have the Bloodforge skin. So this is one of the first skins I actually bought myself. So I thought this looked really cool, and I really liked it because it had the whole lava body thing. It looks really cool on a Dragon Knight. So if you get a Magic Dragon Knight where you're shooting fire and you have this sort of skin on it, it looks really cool in my opinion. And if you wanted to buy this, you still get it from the Crown store. So number 8 we have the Deadwater Scale skin. So this looks kind of cool. It's kind of just a blacked out scaly skin, so I think it looks really nice on an Argonian. I think it's got a really nice texture for an Argonian. Not so much on the human and the Khajiit, but again, not all skins look good on all species, you know. I think it looks very good on the Argonian, that's why I put it so high on the list. And if you wanted to get this skin, you just buy it from the Crown store. So at number 7 we have the Amber Plasm skin. So you get this skin from completing Ruins of Mazatlan Challenger achievement, which is the No Death Speedrun Hard Mode. So I quite like this skin. It just looks kind of cool. It's got this sort of like, well, it looks like plasma all over your character. It kind of glows and moves a little bit. It's really cool. I think it looks particularly good on the face of your character whenever you're wearing armor, so I like to wear the skin myself personally. So at number 6 we have the Opalescent Epidermis. So I think this is one of the nicest skins in game. Looks really cool. Looks just, I don't know how to explain it, but it looks really cool. I quite like it. The only sort of thing that ruins it a little bit is sort of the rocky type thing all over her stomach. You can see here looks like little sort of rocks I'm not a big fan of that, but everything else looks really good. The skin itself looks really nice. So I definitely recommend getting this if you wanted it, and you can buy this from the Crown Store. So number 5, we have the DRO-MATHRA skin. So this is one of the sort of like, you know, most popular skins. A lot of people want this skin. Everyone's like, oh, cool skin. So I think it looks really good on an Argonian. That's where I would think it looks actually the best on. It also looks decent on Khajiits, and again the trial is sort of set with Khajiits, so it looks pretty good on those as well. So you can actually get this skin for just completing more of Lockhart's on Veteran. So it's quite a difficult trial. If you don't have a trials team, you kind of need to get on one and get this done to get this skin. But again, it looks pretty cool, and it sort of shows that you're pretty decent at the game to get the more of Lockhart's then. At number 4, we have Samaj's Shadow. So again, this is a really nice looking skin. I really like the purple eyes on this. I also really like the whole purple features throughout the whole body. You can make some really cool designs with this, and also it just shows that you've been able to do +3 Cloud Rest, which is quite a difficult trial to do. So if you can do +3 Cloud Rest and get the skin, you know, it looks really nice, and everyone, you show it off to everyone, and it looks good. So number 3, we have SUNSPIRE Ice and Fire skin. So I think this looks really cool. So it's kind of just like, as you'd expect, some ice mixed with some fire. So looks really good. I think the orange glow and the ice go really well together. Looks kind of good on your character, especially if you're wearing armor. Like you have like an icy head and some fiery arms. Looks pretty awesome. So I put it at number 3 on this list. And how you get this, just completing Veteran SUNSPIRE. So again, another kind of difficult trial. You need to get a trials team to do this, but if you get your trials team together and you get your skin, it's pretty worth it. So number 2, we have Sanctified Silver. So I think this is probably one of the nicest skins in the game. That's why I've ranked it at number 2, of course. So it just looks really clean, and then the little black tattoos over it look really nice. I just think this is one of the nicest skins. And it also shows that you got, you know, it also shows your achievements, because you have to complete Veteran Asylum Sanctorum +2 to get this skin. So it shows your achievement, shows you're pretty decent at the game, and also it looks very nice. And at number 1 is my favorite skin. I wear this skin on my character and the majority of my characters. It's a Fabrication Sheath. So you get this for completing a Veteran Halls of Fabrication. So it's a really nice skin. It looks pretty much identical to the Sanctified Silver, except it's sort of a brassy gold type thing. So it looks really, really nice. The little tattoos again, they got very nice, and I just really like it. It goes well with a lot of costumes, especially if you want to use a gold costume. So yeah, so that's every skin ranked in order. So hopefully you guys agree, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you think anything should be a little bit higher, anything should be a little bit lower, just leave it in the comments down below and we can discuss about it. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did, remember to leave a like on the video, subscribe for some more videos like this, and I will see you next time.